Hello YouTube, and welcome to my front yard. Yet another fantastic spring day. This week has been glorious so far, and it's Friday now, so it's 5 days in a row. Things are still busy around here. The third lamb that I mentioned in my previous video, we've taken to bottle feeding her, or well, we're feeding her. It's not through a bottle, but we're feeding her. I'll add the short video clip at the end just to show how we do it, in case anyone is interested. And we've been doing it for every second hour. My wife and I taking turns going up during the night, but we're down to every third hour now, and she's gaining weight, so we'll probably make it every fourth hour from tonight. So yeah, that's good. That's good. And no new lamps. That's also good, because we've been really busy. And yeah, the reason for today's video isn't to talk about lambs or the farm. It's to talk about films and TV series. It's a late VR to Tamper Tantrums giveaway. He had a drawing on I think it was St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. So I missed that by a wide margin. But it was only for the giveaway was only open to participants from the US, or at least North America. So I was never really in it, but I think his questions, your favorite film and your favorite TV series, were interesting, so I wanted to make a VR anyway. Yeah, I'll do the housekeeping as well. An ash pipe. Did that put it? Where's the sun? Yeah. I made it a couple of years ago, maybe. Could be 3 years ago. And I really liked it, but then the stem broke. I had a crappy stem from Mr. Brog, and I didn't have a stem to go with it. But now I took a stem from another pipe that I wasn't really fond of, and it fitted. So I'm smoking this pipe again, and yeah, I really like it. And in it today I've got some Salty Dogs Dan Tobacco plug vapor with rum topping, and it's really nice. Yeah, back to the films. Tamper Tantrum wanted to know our favorite film a favorite TV series, and he spoke of his favorite TV series that was Twin Peaks. And I remember when Twin Peaks came on TV in Sweden, I think it was 90 or 91, and I started watching it, but it scared the heck out of me. I'm not a big fan of thrillers and horror movies, and it was way too scary for me, so I only watched a couple of episodes. So I don't have any real love for that series. But my favorite TV series is The West Wing, about the fictional president Joshua Bartlett. I think you must have all heard of it. It's been a while since it ran on TV, but I've got all 7 seasons on DVD, and I watch it annually at least, and yeah, really enjoy it. I find the politics and all the backstabbing and intriguing. I hate it in real life, but watching it on TV, that's something different. And I like the atmosphere. There's a lot of action, not physical action, but psychological action and excitement and a lot of feeling in the film, in the series, and yeah, it's a real favorite of mine. A neighbor just rode by on a ATV. And my favorite film, I can't say one film, I have to say 2 films here. And I'll start with a British film by Ken Loach called Riff Raff, about building workers in London during the heydays of Margaret Thatcher, 80s, and a very political film, but with a good sense of humor and a lot of anger in it, but fantastic film. I really love it. I've got a soft spot for Ken Loach, but that would be my favorite by him, and if not my number 1, so at least my number 2 all-time films. And my number 1 isn't maybe because it's the best film. It's a great film. It's a great film, but like no other film, it has affected me, and that's Wag the Dog. And right now I can't remember who made it. Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro, Willie Nelson, a lot of well-known actors and persons are in it. And it's I think it was made in the 80s or maybe 90s, but it's still really relevant. It's about a US president who's hit by a scandal just a week or so before the national election, and he creates some fake news. He makes up, with the help of PR consultants and Hollywood people and whatnot, a war with Albania, that the US are at war with Albania, of all countries. And it's hilarious, but it's also realistic, in that you could see that something like this could actually happen. And this film was made long before the concept of fake news and social media being used to distort facts. So it would, yeah, a really good film. And how has it affected me? It actually made me into a hat wearer. I've always, since I was a small kid, been intrigued by hats, but I've never had the courage to wear them. And in the film, Robert De Niro, who plays a political consultant, wears a hat very much like the one I'm wearing today. And I thought he looked really cool. And when was this? It must have been like 20 years ago. Not 25. Because I had just taken up my boxing career. Yeah. And that made me overall more confident with myself. Boxing isn't something that came natural to me. And when I actually started boxing and went into the ring, started sparring, and we were discussing having fights, I don't know, it did something with my how I looked upon myself. Felt stronger, braver. And one day I was walking by a shop in the city where I worked, and they had this hat at display, and I saw it, and yeah, I have to have that hat. And I went in and I bought it, and this hat was the first hat that I actually wore regularly, not just that I tried it on and I had it for a few days and then put it away, but I had it all the time. And it was the hat that paved the way for all my other hats, and all through seeing Robert De Niro wear a similar hat and being lucky and having the, at the moment, the self-confidence to wear hats, say I like them, and if you don't, that's your problem. I don't know how long I've been going on. It feels like I've been going on for ages. And I'll stop here. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I hope to see you soon again. Bye. Så ja.